Welcome to Unit 3 Review ATM. This is your absolute step and piecewise functions. Number 1, this video will cover number 1 through 5, which is your front page. Number 1, write a general equation for absolute value in terms of A, H, and K. Provide a brief description of each letter's meaning as it relates to the graph. So, we are looking for an absolute value. If you were to graph this, it would look like a V. That would be your positive slopes, or it would look like going the opposite direction, which would be your negative slope. So your equation looks like y equals your slope, your line, x minus h, absolute value, plus k. Your A is your slope, your h is your x value, or your x coordinate, and your k is your y value. Okay. Number 2 through 4 says, graph each absolute value equation with at least 3 accurate points. In the space below, include the vertex and the slope. Alrighty? So, here is your h, here is your k. That is your vertex. So your vertex is at 3 and negative 1. Move that up. My apologies. So you're going to be at 3. I'm going to assume that each one of these is in increments of 1. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, and negative 1, which is right here. There's your vertex. Your slope, let me write it right here. Your rate of change is 2. So I'm going to go up 2 to the right 2. If I'm going to go up 2 to the right 2, I also need to go to the left, because absolute value is distance from 0. So here I'm going to go up 2 over 1, same as on the other side. And there I have my absolute value. Notice it's pointing like a V because it's a positive slope. Number 3, your vertex, H, and your K. And there's not a K, so your vertex is negative 1. Let me write that correctly, please. Okay, 1, negative 1, comma, 0. That should be a 0. There you go. And your rate of change is negative 1. So I'm going to go to negative 1, 0. Your rate of change is down 1 to the left 1. As you can see, since it's an absolute value, it's going to go in the same direction. Negative slope. Connect your points, and you have your absolute value lines. Okay. Number 4, here's your equation, your vertex, here's your h, here's your k. So your vertex is at negative 4, negative 3. Your rate of change is 1. So go to negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 3, 1, 2, 3. Your rate of change is at 1 to the right. Goes in the opposite direction as well. So now you have your absolute value equation. There's number 4. Number 5, it says, number 5 and 6, write each absolute value equation and include the given characteristics. So we got the characteristics here, okay? So let's look at this equation. Your vertex is at negative 2, 1. And you have a slope of 1 to the right 2. So that's 1, 2. Okay? So your equation will look like y equal, notice it's positive, of y is over your run, x minus negative 2 plus 1. So, therefore, what's a negative and negative become? It becomes a positive. So it's x plus 2 for your x value. And let me get rid of that. Okay? Alright. Your domain. Here is your negative infinity. Here's your positive. Negative infinity. Positive. Okay? So, your domain starts here at the far left, goes all the way to the far right. So it's from negative infinity to positive infinity. Your range. Your range goes from low to high. What is your lowest y value? It is 1. So I start at 1, including 1, and it goes all the way up, which is positive infinity. Your end behavior. So if I'm talking about the left side of the end behavior, I'm talking about this side right here. As it's approaching negative infinity, which is your west, it is also going up north, okay? I'm going to count off if you do not write this correctly. There is no partial credit on this one. If you do not get it right, you do not write it correctly, I will count it wrong. Limit. As x is approaching negative infinity, your y, or your f of x, is approaching positive infinity. It needs to be just like this, or I will mark it wrong. Your end behavior on the right-hand side. As x is approaching positive, it's also heading up. So as you're heading east, you're heading north. So this is northeast. Write it correctly. As x is approaching positive infinity, that's your limit, you are also going north. Write it correctly, or I will count it wrong. Okay? Your x-intercept. Let's see where it crosses the x-axis. It is not crossing at all. Okay? Your y-intercept, where are you crossing the y-axis? Exactly at 2, so that is 0, 2. Your minimum and your maximum. Well, you have a minimum, but you really don't have a maximum, okay? So, if you want, your minimum is at negative 2, 1, but you don't have a maximum. Right. So mark off minimum, and you can put negative 2, 1, okay? But no max, because max is forever. Goes from to infinity. All right. Interval increasing. Where do you see it increasing? I see it increasing from here, going, my apologies, increasing starting right here, going all the way up. There is your increasing. So your increasing is always your x value. So you start off at negative 2, and it goes on forever. Okay. Your decreasing, where do you see it decreasing? It's going down this way. That's your decreasing. You're starting off at negative infinity, and you stop at negative 2. And there's your number 1 through 5.